Good evening, everybody. I do hope you're all doing well today. I do hope you can hear me all right. I have taken a couple of days off due to my daughter's having a bedroom sorted, and I thought I'd pop back on this evening and see if anybody would like a read. So don't forget to pop a hello in the chat box to get a free tarot or oracle or both if you wish. Alright guys. It said kid before. Got a few issues with kids. I don't fancy anything hot, but I think that's because I'm feeling so tired that something hot would knock me out right now.
What I was contemplating was shooting up to Sainsbury's and getting you and me a meal deal. If Amy wanted something cold, I would get her a meal deal. If she doesn't want something cold, then I can cook her something that I've got in the freezer.
The sandwich meal deal. Do you want to get some shoes on and go with them and pick the sandwich then? Because otherwise you might not get the sandwich that you
Well,
like.
she'll get the sandwich she likes, but it's the other bits that go with it.
Yeah? Yeah, go on then. Throw your bits on. I'll be on here doing live. Oh, yeah, those are good. Yeah, it's fine. Just chuck a hoodie on so you don't get cold. It's not the warmest.
I don't think you'll need a hoodie, to be honest with you. It's not that cold out there.
Mm. I love you. Go and pick something nice for your tea.
Go find my car keys and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Right, sorry about that, everybody. I thought that I was muted then. Obviously not. My daughter's obviously popping off with my partner to go and get some tea. So, good evening, everybody. It's good to see you. I do hope you're all doing well today. Ari, how are you doing, my darling? Ari, my darling, how are you doing? Are you struggling with that Taurus still? I'm sure he said Taurus. Or am I getting confused? Was it a Taurus, Ari? And then I think you were asking about a Capricorn. Was you asking about a Capricorn as well? I'm doing fine. Oh, good, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine, darling. I do worry about my people. Spirit, I am very poor. I'm just going to place this here. Okay. Oh, it must be something else. Somebody else asked about a Capricorn then. Do you want me to throw some cards for you, Ari? Do you want a question or a general read? It's entirely up to you. You can have either. I don't mind. I don't know who he is. As you know, babe, we've got the spirit box going as per usual. Sure, okay. What do you fancy? A general read or a specific question? It's entirely up to you, my lovely. You get to choose. So I'm just faffing with my incense. All right. Just grab me anything, yeah.
Do you want a dunker or fruit?
Can I get a donker, please? I really like those donkers.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you. So I'm just arranging my tea. Throw the general and see what comes out. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Give me a second. Let's move this out of the way, Mr. Spirit Box. Ooh. Let's get these smudged a little bit first. Ari. Let's go general throw on Ari. General throw on Ari. One. General throw on Ari.
Are you okay?
Two. Yes, Spirit, I'm okay. 3 for Ari. General read for Ari. We've got a 4. General read for Ari. Ari, is the music in the background okay, or is it a little bit loud today? Because I've been playing around with the settings and I'm really not sure. Ari, general. Oh, take that, it fell. Ari. God damn it, how many cards want to come out here? Got that one. We've got one that seems to have... Where did he go? No! My cards never disappear. Where... bear with me a moment, my dear. Did it fall in that box? No. It hit my leg. And then it disappeared. I am curious. I'm curious what's happened to my flipping tarot card that I just threw. Another one hit. I swear by the goddess and all things that are holy. It must be in here. Can't be, because it'd be on top, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's not there. That's really freaky. There it is. That's the next one. Ooh. It's not like me to lose my cards like that. That one definitely flew off. It's pouring outside here. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you, honey. I do hope the weather perks up for you soon. It's sunshine for everybody. Hang on, let's go back to what I was concentrating on. Ari's general read. Ari's general read. Ari's general read. Ari's general read. That's not right. Just going to move things around a little bit, make a bit more room. Ari's general read. That's an in reverse. Give me one more for Ari's general read. Ari's general read. Thank you, cards. That's a bit. Right. We have the 2 of Wands upright, which is all about choices, paths to take, planning. Oh, it's also stands for see if I can turn that stupid light down a bit, maybe. Also stands for having the thoughts of the grass is always greener on the other side. Choice, making a break for it, dangerous, risky behaviour. We've got the emotional intelligence, which is the mature, compassionate male. We've got the next card, which is, it's not good. It's about huge financial losses. And I do say huge because it is the 10 of Pentacles. So although it might not be a large money that you large amount of money that you actually lose, it could very well be that the money that you do lose, it was, you know, the last money that you had, for example. And then we've got the friendship card, which is about reunion. It's about celebrations with families, friends, being happy and joyful. Okay, so next is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Apprenticeship, study. Yeah, we know you're studying. Ow. Growing, hard work, commitment. It's also about teamwork in reverse. It's about being a loner. It's about working better on one's own. Bad, disappointing news. So that's the Page of Swords in reverse, which to me is like a bad plan. Bad plan. And then the next one that we've got there.
Mabel.
No, this one's definitely called the Four of Swords, Spirit, but thank you. Your voice is a little quiet right now. Ah, right. Okay, then let me sort this microphone out and move it a bit closer. Is that any better? I do hope so. Right, Four of Swords in reverse, which is about getting rest. But it's also about feeling overwhelmed, mental overload. It's about regrouping oneself and recuperation as well. Then we have the Judgment in reverse, which is all about self-doubt, a lack of self-awareness, maybe an unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. And then I see the unhappy families, which is like, it's not necessarily unhappy families, it's just like a cancelled reunion, or maybe you move house. I just want to take a lean back from these, and I just want to, you had choices to make and you made a break for it. It might have been risky when you did it, and at times it probably felt a little underhand, but you made a break for it. Maybe with the help, was it with the help of the King of Cups, the mature, compassionate male?
Watching.
Maybe. I'm seeing there was a hand in helping you to break away, to make that, because you had two choices, obviously. I'm trying to get out of my mum's house at the moment. You're going to leave home, darling, eventually. There's decisions, two decisions, but that could be multiple decisions. I'm going to say two, because there's that living at home and then moving on with life, for example. I see there's been I see strategy, I see underhandedness, I see risky behaviour. I'm not saying this is you, Ari. I'm not saying this is you, but I'm saying it's around you at the moment, darling, which is concerning to me. It worries me, I must admit. The emotionally intelligent male. The unexpected financial losses. And the friendships that rally round to celebrate you. That could also be like
You are worthy.
a wedding or an engagement party. This is about, this one here is about, I mean, upright, it's teamwork makes the dream work. But then in reverse, it's that I learn better on my own. I achieve better on my own. I progress better on my own. When it comes to finances and everything else. This is definitely pointing towards it being a positive thing, moving out of the house. Just be careful. Be careful of wasting money. And be careful of like, I see like unexpected bills maybe popping up. Maybe, hey Future 69, how you doing, darling? I'm just sorting some cards for Ari. We're doing a general read at the moment, darling. Unexpected changes. I'm seeing like an unexpected bill. Can you make sure, just double check with your mum that she's up to date with like all her rent, and it may be a mortgage, sorry, or whatever, you know. Just make sure that she's not going to be massively financially at a loss. Okay, so making sure that your mum's okay now financially, and that she's not going to be struggling too much when you leave, will create that happy family, that celebration. Yeah, it will tighten the bond between you. I see that she completely understands that you do work better on your own. There is bad news in the works, and there's going to be a lot of stress. Now, the bad news could be that what you're looking for financially, to be able to financially cover, you may not actually be able to get. So, or it may be that you go to look at a property and it falls through. Yes, I see that there. You go to look at a property and it falls through. Okay, it's almost like it gets cut. But not, yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. It's going to cause a lot of fear, stress, anxiety. You're going to need a lot of solitude, a lot of rest. And it's going to cause you to really doubt oneself. Okay, you're really going to doubt yourself. You're going to doubt the decision that you're making, leaving home. But I do see leaving home. Okay. I do see there being some issues with your mum financially in the I think in the meantime she's okay, but I'm concerned there might be a large financial Ari, I think, to be honest with you, the way that I would read this is stay at home, work hard, because here's the choice you make: you leave home or you stay home. But I would say, to avoid all of this, you need to get a job and help to financially support your mum. Maybe help her with her rent, her bills, her rates. I don't know what country you live in, darling, so I don't know how things work for you, but I think it's a good idea. Hi Zara, how you doing, darling? So let me just throw some oracles on this, because I really feel like right now your mum needs you more than she's letting on. It's almost as if she's pushing. I can feel that she's pushing you in some ways to get on in life. But I do feel that if you leave too soon without planning it properly, without making sure that your mother's covered financially, that it's not going to end well. Do you see? Do you see what I mean? So yeah, you can leave. Yeah, you can go. That's all right, darling. That's fine. Yeah, you can leave and there you can go. Yes, you can go. But what's going to be the repercussions of that if you go? Yeah, it will cause destruction. You hear what Spirit says? Destruction. See if you can actually get that to. There you go. Destruction. It'll cause destruction. Not just for you, but for your ma too. And nobody's mother deserves that. So let's get some oracle cards for Ari on this move and this job, and the choices that he has to make. Give me some oracles on Ari and his choices. Manifesting. Yes, manifesting. Ooh. Cycles.
We are gathering energy.
Not from me, you're not. Next card is challenges. Make a decision. You know, we had the Two of Wands, the choices card. Hey, Funny Baker. I'm good, thank you, darling. How are you? Bear with me 2 minutes. I'm just giving Ari a reading at the moment. Yeah, you need to work on your inner healing, my love. Yeah? But it's also that it's a harder challenge to stay at home and be financially responsible than it is to just walk away. And, you know, you're two, than to move out, should I say. And the two decisions that you've got, you know, one's a challenge, one's just repeating a cycle. And it's entirely up to you what you do. But me personally, the challenge is to break the cycle, you know, to be able to provide for your mum and yourself. And I feel like generational trauma is involved. I'm not saying your dad's not there, not at all. It could be somewhere further down, back down the line. But I do feel there's generational trauma there. And it's definitely... Oh, we're going to take that one. It's just flown out. Caution. So that the caution card is to just to stop and think. Plan everything out bit by tiny, like literally baby steps, you know. And to remember not to overwork yourself. Yes, you should take care of yourself and you should take care of your elders, but don't overwork yourself. You're still a human being, okay? You still have to find a good balance between work and play for yourself, Ari. All right? All right, darling, I'm going to leave that one there for you. Right, everybody. Good evening and welcome back to Shadow Sam Tarot. Yes, they are. Very interesting. Everything I do here is free. I was given a gift for free. I like to give it back as much as possible for free. Yes, I would like to monetize my channel eventually and maybe do merchandise, but there will never be a subscription, nor will ever be a joining fee or a charge for these readings, because I don't believe in it. So, I am currently streaming on 2 platforms at the moment, on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch we have 3 viewers and on YouTube we have a few, and it doesn't tell me how many actually. So since we've done Ari's reading, we've had Future 69, we've had Zara 300 and Funny Baker 112. So Future 69, would you like me to throw some cards for you this evening? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. That's right. My husband's just come back and brought me food. You'd really appreciate it. Do you have a specific questions for Future 69? Or is it you would just like a general read? Of course you can ask a question, darling. Go ahead. If I can answer it, I will absolutely do my best for you.
Tear.
Is that tear or is that tear? They're both spelt the same way. Whilst Future 69 types up their message, I am just going to mute my mic because I desperately need something to eat. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right then, Future 69. Future 69's question was, do you see Sarah from Italy reaching out to me or continuing on her path without each other? I can certainly ask. Will Sarah reach out from Italy? One card. Will Sarah reach out from Italy?
Hazel.
2 cards. It's in a reverse. 3 cards. Take a 3 card for a simple question. May need to throw more. We'll just have to see how it goes. First card is poverty, temporarily, so no. No. We've got, yes, this is about financial losses, but it's also about feeling left out in the cold, feeling like the world is against you. Then we have the missed opportunities card. And then we have the discontentment, detachment. I'm sorry, darling. I don't see her getting in contact as a romantic interest. That's definitely for sure. I see disinterest there. I'm so sorry, darling. All right. I feel terrible now, but that's the truth. At the moment, anyway. All right. Funny Baker, 112. Do you have a question, or would you like a general life general life read? And welcome to G4BR, and welcome to DFX Hots. Welcome to you two on Twitch, and welcome to Funny Baker on YouTube. Funny Baker, if you're still there, can you pop me a question, or let me know if you want a general read in the chat box ASAP, and then I'll move on to our next 2 that are sat on Twitch at the moment.
He shouts.
Okay, I've heard nothing from Funny Baker, so I'm going to move on to DFX Hots. Hello, darling. Do you have a specific question? Would you like me to give you a general life read? And how are you, darling? How are you, and how have you been?
You are a miracle.
Hey, yo. General, nothing special. Okay. DFX. Start again. DFX general read. 1. It's in the upright. DFX general read. DFX general read. I'll take that. DFX general read. DFX general read. I'll take that. Move the cosmic insights out of the way for the time being. So we've got her clear board. DFX general read. DFX general read. There's 1. DFX general read. DFX. DFX general read. There. DFX general read. I'm not going to take that because that's ridiculous. Do that again. DFX. Moon, and that fell with it, so that was underneath it. That can go there. Right then. What am I up to? I'm not doing anything. I've been busy for the last few days. Been doing my daughter's bedroom, stage 2 or stage 10, whichever one it is, and we've got more to do next weekend. And Future 69, can I ask why it was such a blunt no? I honestly couldn't tell you. Maybe at the moment there doesn't seem to be any romantic interest on the cards at all. I personally couldn't tell you that, darling. You would need to speak to her. Alright, love. Alright. Right, let's get back to DFX's general read. I'm just going to turn my light up a bit because I can't see a flipping thing. It's not the best, but there we go. Queen of Wands, upright. Energy, courageous, confident, passionate. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is about fear of change, restricted options, maybe indecisiveness. Then we have the King of Pentacles upright, which is about the mature grounded male, but it's also about the
There are demons.
bettering yourself. Not a risk taker. Bettering yourself and not a risk taker, I feel there. Then we have the Two of Swords upright, which is about sitting on the fence and being unable to make a decision. So once again, fear of change, indecisiveness, sitting on the fence, being torn between two things, crossroads in life. That's, to me, that Two of Swords is the crossroads in life. And then we have the Ace of Swords upright, which is about gaining clarity over one situation, mental clarity, having some clear thinking, and maybe even some breakthroughs. Yeah, Onyx, if you leave the dinner alone, I'll let you have the chicken. Sorry, just talking to the cats. It's about using one's intellectual ability there. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse, which is it's a non-transitional card. It's a lack of progress card. Okay. Then we have the Compromise, which is the Five of Wands. When this is upright, this is all about war and arguments and fighting, and this one is, it's coming to the end of that and just going, look, here's the agreement, we stick to it. That's the sense I get from that. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. So we have the King of Pentacles upright, the successful businessman. But then we have the King of Cups in reverse, which is the emotionally immature male. The Moon in reverse is about the unveiling of secrets. It's about removing the veil, truth. It's about regaining one's composure over oneself. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is, it's about missed opportunities, or I would say wasted talent more than anything. Right. So you are the vibrant, vivacious, funny, confident, assertive. I feel there's a fear of change, a severe fear of change. It's almost like that's a it's a big thing. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which you're sitting on the fence about. You're sitting on the fence about it. I do not know who the King of Pentacles is, DFX. I would say it's a male in your life. Who that male is to you, I don't know. This is about your new ideas, gaining clarity.
Object.
But then I also see that there's trouble. The new ideas, yeah, clarity of mind and all these new ideas, there's not a lot of progress with them. They're stagnant. Now, whether these new ideas are linked to, that could be you, that could be you. So, DFX, you would count yourself as the King of Pentacles in this read then, yeah? So you're saying that you would be the mature, grounded male. might be me or my boss. I think it's you. It's you, but your indecisiveness, your restricted options. That's what I'm thinking. Restricted options. You've got it there. You've got everything you need to just boom, go for it. But restricted options. And then I'm seeing the King of Pentacles is sitting on the fence. It's unable to make this difficult decision. It's being torn. It's about divided loyalties. This could be about your job here. You know, to stay or to go, to move on, to move up.
I can speak through this.
Yes, you can speak through that, Spirit. Yes, you can. Just so you know, I've got the Spirit box going as well. I've always got it going when I'm doing live reads. It's amazing what they come out with. I see new plans, breakthroughs, and realising the truth. But I see that ultimately, the saying is, out of the frying pan, into the fire. Okay? That's what I'm reading here, DFX. You need to find compromise. You need to find compromise with the emotionally immature male. So out of you or your boss, who would you feel is more emotionally overly emotional? Which one would you say is slightly more overly emotional? You know, this could be you. This could be you, but I don't see the new opportunity being a positive outcome. This is about me, more about me, I think. My boss is immature. Yeah, this is about you. The new job isn't what you think it's going to be. It is literally out of the frying pan, into the fire, and you're going to have to compromise no end. You really are. It's going to overwhelm you and you're going to feel so anxious. It's going to take quite a while for you to regain your composure, and it's going to take a lot of self-deception to get it as well, to regain that composure about yourself, that inner strength. And I see it being a wasted opportunity. It is a wasted talent. So I don't know if you've been thinking about moving jobs recently, switching up careers, maybe moving companies, but I would say that moving companies for you right now is not the right thing to do. I don't see it being a positive outcome. I do want to ask the Oracle though, DFX, because I do feel like, yes, if you stay, it's going to be an uphill battle, but not as much as you actually think it will be. DFX. No, start again, please. Sorry, come on. Some Oracle reads of DFX. We'll take that one. Right. So.
That was me.
Good for you, Spirit. Right, DFX. Yeah. Now, divorce doesn't necessarily mean divorce, darling. Doesn't necessarily mean divorce. You started a new job, so when you leave an old job, it's almost like a divorce, isn't it? Honey, are you married? Are you in a long-term relationship with a life partner? I have to ask that because, you know, it's like the tea is hot. Not married, not in a relationship. Right. So this is all about career then. Experiencing a loss of a job in some way. Maybe you felt like it was like a breakup for you. Be careful at the new job because there is someone trying to sabotage you. Watch your back. Cover your back. Yeah, so everything... You'll soon pick up on who this person is because the red flags will be everywhere. If you don't know who it is already, you will do very soon. Okay? But what I want you to do is when it comes to this person is go and make yourself a friend in HR. Go and make yourself a friend in HR. And I want you to CC your friend, your HR friend,
Charlie,
on everything that you have correspondence-wise with this person. And I'm saying this because you will need to use patience to make sure this person gets exactly what they deserve, and they are going to try some nasty shit on you.
wicked.
They want you out, they want you gone, they want you to feel like this. And this is your new job. This is your job. Okay? Now remember we got the emotionally immature. Yeah, I thought you would. You can always spot them, can't you? It's the ass licker, the one with the brown nose. You know what I'm saying. And you know I'm right. So I want you to do yourself a favour and to go head down to HR at some point, go make some friends, take some sweets, take some pastries, take something nice that HR department could fall in love with you for. You know, really make yourself some friends in that department, and then once you'll be able to scope it out, figure out who it is who you can trust, and then pull them to one side and go, I kind of need to cover my arse with something. Can I CC you on all this stuff? And would you mind just having it automatically sent to a save file within your inbox, your work inbox? Because you can set that up. Just cover your arse. Cover your arse. I do feel that maybe somebody else is doing the same thing at the same time. So it's actually worth... excuse me. So it's actually worth... yeah. Does that make any sense to you at all? So the cards have basically said that this new job isn't the best for you, but it is going to do you for now. Do watch your back, do be careful, and do cover yourself. Alright, sweetheart. I hope that helps you in some way. Oh, Spirit Bok apparently not long said, Charlie, wicked, eat shit, Hannah. You're welcome, DFX. You're welcome. Is there anybody else in chat right now that fancies a read? Do you have a question? DFX, do you have any more questions for me? Ari, Funny Baker, and anybody else who may be watching? Pop a hello in the chat box and I'll pull some cards for you. And in the meantime, I'm just going to pop off for a minute and have a bite to eat. I love you. Good evening and welcome back to Shadow Sam's Tarot. If you'd like a tarot read, throw me a hello in the chat box and I'll throw some cards for you. Whether you just fancy, whether you want a question answering or whether you would like me to throw a general read, just let me know. As you can see here this evening, we've got Spirit Box going, we've got EMF meter going, we've got tarot, we've got oracle, we've got incense being smudged, we've got the lot. Did that flash up? I'm sure that just flashed up. No, my hand's not affecting it.
Don't sleep here.
I don't intend on sleeping in here, thank you very much. This is my front room. Oh. Yeah, you're not sleeping in here either, are you, baby girl? Well, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I do love all of you. Good evening, Kite. Good to see you. How are you doing? Would you like some tarot cards thrown in this evening? All free, of course. I'm still a learner, but I do have a bit of a natural talent for some things, and I decided that I wanted to give back to the universe because I've had such good stuff recently. So I've been coming on here for a while now, giving away free tarot reads. And you want to know, will you meet Khalifa? Will you meet Khalifa? Will Kite meet Khalifa? Will Kite meet Khalifa?
No, that's wrong.
Am I pronouncing that wrong? Will Kite meet Khalifa? Nine of Cups upright, which is about realising one's dreams. Will Kite meet Khalifa? We have the Three of Swords upright. I also see it about, oh, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of heartache. Will Kite meet Khalifa? Okay. Yes, you will meet Khalifa. I don't see it being... I see heartbreak though.
Amy.
Did you just put your name in the chat box?
Yeah.
He's also just said my daughter's name at the same time as she's put a name in the chat box. That's... Wagwan. Good to meet you, spirits. Right then, let me concentrate. I see optimism and confidence, but I see heartbreak and betrayal. And I do see a lot of travel. Moving forward, hard work paying off. TQSM, what does TQSM mean? Thank you so much. Oh, right, yes. Yes, you're more than welcome. TQSM. Is that thank you so much? Oh. But yeah, I understand that, yeah. So yeah, I do see you meeting Khalifa. I do see there being a bit of heartache. Definitely see heartbreak, heartache. And then I see a lot of travel. I see a lot of moving forward in life. And hard work paying off for you. So I do hope that helps you. Okay, Kai? Is there anything else that you'd like to know while I'm pulling some cards for you, my lovely? Anybody else got any more questions for me, or just fancy sitting having a chat with me?
Anna.
Anna. Who's Anna, Spirit? Who is Anna? I think he was blipping. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Chat is fine. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Welcome to Twitch, my darling. Welcome to Shadow Sam's Tarot. Everything here is free. I do general life reads. I answer questions. We've got oracle cards. I'm so glad you could join us. Would you like some cards pulling?
Happened here.
Oh, thank you so much. I've got quite a few Spirit Box apps, but I have to admit this is the one I swear by. Most of the time it's silent. I can't get a word out of this thing, except when I'm sitting here and I'm concentrating on doing my readings. I don't mind reading some cards for you, my darling. If you've got a question, pop it in the chat box for me. Or if you'd just like a general read, just put general. A general. Yeah, I can do a general read for you. Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. What a username. That's pretty unique. Uncle Jimmy's attic. You've got the King of Swords. In the reverse. Oh, Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. What a name. It's different. It's definitely different. It definitely stands out, doesn't it? Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. There we go. We've got 4. I'm just going to move certain things around to make more room for the cards. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Ooh, there we go. Page of Swords in reverse. Wow, got a few cards there. So, Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. General read. I'm not taking all of that. That's ridiculous. I will take one at a time. Flipping deck, honestly. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. What have we got? We've got the Page of Pentacles upright, and then we've got that one upright. There's a lot of pentacles on the table there. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Last card. And then it was about that one. That one fell underneath it, so I'm just going to put it under there because they came together like that. So I'm going to read those last 2 cards together, okay? Okay. Right then. The Knight of Swords upright, which is about big changes, it's about opportunities, it's about jumping in. It's about being direct and assertive,
More.
using your brain, mental activity, using one's brain. The cards really are just trying to spill the tea. Yes, darling. Sometimes honestly, I never split the pack. I always take the cards that jump out because I'm asking a question, so I'm expecting the cards to give me an answer. I think I've only ever split the deck once and done it like that, and it was the worst reading I ever did, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords upright, which is about mental activity. It's about jumping in, being impulsive, seizing the moment. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, which is it's about a lack of routine, lack of structure. It can be about using your intelligence in the wrong way. Okay, being irrational, being illogical, etc., etc. I do not like
It's
that
beautiful here.
stupid ring light of mine. It makes my life so much difficult. Like that, and then turn it up. There we go. So it's a lack of structure, a lack of routine. It's intelligence
I
used.
just like to talk.
Good for you, Spirit. So you've got the mental activity. You've got the lack of structure and routine. There's a more mature, compassionate male. It's about emotional intelligence. Can I ask your gender, Uncle Jimmy's Attic? And no, let me specify that. Could I ask what biological sex you are? Because obviously the cards don't understand gender, they only understand biology. So I'm just wondering, is this mature, compassionate male you? You're a male, so this is probably you then, my darling. Okay. You're overburdened, overworked, underappreciated, and you feel taken for granted. A lack of curiosity. I see that there's like a lack of planning there as well. A lack of planning. So you've got the mental activity, and if you put your mind to it, you could turn this into the upright. Yeah? You could actually use your intellect for betterment. Okay? You are caring, you are friendly,
Betrayal.
you are affectionate, but you are overburdened and you are taken for granted. And you're at burnout. I feel like burnout's on its way. Yeah, bad, disappointing news. That to me reads as burnout, because it's a sword. It's cutting through all the constant can I, or can you. It's cutting through it. It's falling. It's just, yeah. Okay. Those together, definitely burnout. This is you. This is burnout. I see there's a problem with finances. Not very good at making investments. So I'm saying that, you know, you're not succeeding with your financial management, I see here. Which, let's be honest, we're all feeling the same at the moment. We all feel like we're struggling with financial management, but I do see that it's an issue. Not making investments is what I'm feeling. Excuse me. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse, which is about failure. Not receiving the recognition one deserves. Bad business, failure. Bad business, failure. But then I see that there's no, not bad business, failure. I'm seeing bad business, disadvantage. So are you self-employed by any chance? Because I get the feeling here you're self-employed. And you need to make better, you need to set goals. This is what this is. It's about laying the foundations of this. Yes. You need to set better goals. concrete goals. And instead of going big goals, oh, here's the big jump, here's a big jump. No, you want to go baby steps. Baby steps, okay? Baby. Yeah? Yeah. I see that once you do that, once you get your goals, you start developing a plan, you start taking advantage of the opportunities that become available to you, because they are coming available to you, that you will be the Nine of Pentacles upright, which is the independent wealth, which is not just physical wealth, but it's emotional wealth, it's mental well-being, it's just soul being in a good place. It's not just finances, although I do see that finances are such a big thing for you. Yeah. Now, you remember I pulled these last two cards and they came out stuck together and they were like that. So I'm going to read the top card, but I am going to read the bottom card, even though I know I usually only do 10. I have a bad habit of not taking smaller steps. Well, this is what it's on about. Page of Pentacles. It's about taking the baby steps. It's about seeking advice to sit down and work out how to do the baby steps. Yeah? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. This is the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is unhappiness and a lack of fulfillment, which was then followed by the Three of Swords, which is about overcoming your depression, having optimism and releasing pain. So this job is going to bring you all the wealth that you need, but you're going to feel a lack of fulfillment. You're going to feel almost depressed by it because you're putting so much in. You're putting so much in and you won't feel like anything's coming out of it. Yeah, it's going to have that feeling of a lack of fulfillment. But if you just stick with it, yeah, just stick with it. Stick to the baby steps. Now, if this card was like a King of Pentacles, or a Queen of Pentacles, or higher than a Page, I'd be like, yeah, plan the big steps. But the Page of Pentacles is a child, technically, you know, up to like a teenager, and they take quite small steps. Yeah, this is why I'm like, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. So it's that feeling of a lack of fulfillment that's going to hold you kind of in a dark place, but ultimately you will overcome the depression. You will get depressed. Because you're going to work your ass off. You're going to do everything that you can. You're going to take all the baby steps. You've got that fear of you feel like you're already at a disadvantage, but you can do this. Okay. Optimism and also self-forgiveness. Running your own business is hard work. You are going to screw up, you're going to make mistakes. As long as you are open and honest and you communicate and that you always try and put right whatever it is that you've done or not done, you're going to succeed. And ultimately the lesson here is, when you get to this point, you will feel like you're just not getting enough. Okay, you'll feel like a loss of vision for the future, a lack of fulfillment. But that's just a wave of depression, because you fought for so long to get to where you're going, and then you get there, and once you get there and you're stable, that's when the depression will come in and go, oi, did you say you felt good about yourself today? I can change that. Yeah, it happens to all of us. We spend so long fighting for what we want, and then we go get it, it feels like we're crashing because all that relief. But yeah, stick with the optimism. Remember to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. Yeah, remember to ask for help. Get advice on the baby steps. Maybe there's somebody in your life, that an older gentleman maybe, or maybe a businessman that you know, somebody that you can trust, that you can sit down with and go, look, this is my vision And these are the big steps that I need to take, but I cannot see what the smaller ones are. You know, maybe you could have some advice for me, or maybe you could point something out to me. Yeah, everybody gets in their head, darling. Everybody gets in their head, and that's okay to get in your head, as long as you remember that that's a two-way door. A lot of people, like myself with depression, you get into that headspace and you totally forget that that's actually a two-way door. Yeah? And you can walk out of that and go, no, do you know what? I'm going out for a walk. No, I'm going out to my mate's house. Or no, I'm going to do something. I'm going to amuse myself, whatever that may be. Yeah? Let's get some oracle cards for you on Jimmy's Attic. That's the first one. No, it's not. Jimmy's Attic. Commitment. Things are getting serious. That probably means work more than anything else. Jimmy's Attic. Uncle Jimmy's Attic. Give you some more oracles.
We won't harm you.
Uncle Jimmy's Attic. No, you won't, because we have our protections up, Spirit. Communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. Yes. Yeah, that sounds like it's definitely work. That things are getting serious with work. Work's picking up. Things are going the way you want them to. Right. Things are getting serious. We know this is about work, don't we? At least that's what we think. Yes? Yes. Right then. And then we've got the communicate. Don't forget to compromise, forgive, and to work it out. And that's to forgive yourself and to forgive others, because you'll fuck up as much as other people will. It happens. Such is life. Okay? And just to remember that life is all about cycles. When something ends, something new begins. When one door shuts, another one opens. Okay, what you think may be a lost opportunity now could actually be the best thing that ever happened to you. All right, so just remember that life is about cycles, and remember about fate as well. Fate's a fickle woman, and I call her a woman because she plays up. Yeah, I genuinely believe that fate and karma are probably the same woman, to be honest with you. Just, you know, two sides of the same coin. So just go with the flow. That's another thing that comes to mind. I get visions of waves and just sitting on like a... Yeah, she's definitely fickle. Oh God, yeah. Sitting on like a dinghy. Or no, not a dinghy. You know, like the big blow up ring things, and you're sitting on the water and you just go with the flow. You enjoy when you're at the top of, when you're at the peak of that wave. You enjoy it because it's like you're at the very peak. You can see above all the waves. It's wicked. It's lovely. But you know that's a big drop down to the very bottom, to the trough of that wave. And you just go, do you know what? Do it. Go for it. It's not going to feel nice. But after that, there is another high for you.
There's a group of us.
Yes, Spirit, I know there's a group of you. There's always a group of you when I do this. Okay, Uncle Jimmy's Attic. How does that sound to you? How does that sound to you, darling? Does that sound alright? It's definitely something to remember. I mean, a great business is all about great communication. Yeah, not just with clients, but like with suppliers, and even just out there in the world. Communication is... You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, my darling. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Uncle Jimmy's attic. Bear with me a minute, my lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to pull out the box of mysteries. No, it's not as dirty as it sounds.
Cyrus.
The box of mysteries. In here we have all of my tarot, oracle, wisdom cards, you name it, we have got it. And I think I'm going to pull you a weekly affirmation card. See, I love these. They give me a little boost for the week, and they just remind me to be happy, you know? Spring. Where's my summer ones gone? Give me a second, I've lost my summer ones. You're more than welcome, and yeah, we'll do. I'll say this. Only my husband knows about all of that. And that's all I'm saying to that one. Right then. Actually, you know what? No, screw it. What we'll do is we'll do a mindful message. We'll do a mindful message because we know you're getting in your head too much. You're going to screw yourself over if you keep doing it. So, let's get a mindful message for Uncle Jimmy's attic. Like, that's ridiculous. Uncle Jimmy's attic. A mindful message for Uncle Jimmy's attic. Thank you. We're going to take 2. Present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and my intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. And when I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. And then the next card is breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. I then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body, and in this moment I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. That is the one I would like you to remember, especially when you start getting in your own head. Okay, Uncle Jimmy's attic? You're more than welcome anytime, and I do hope you come back and see me again soon, because I do like people to come back and have a chat with me and just let me know how they're getting on. Alright, lovely?
I worked here.
Okay, so we've got Spirit Box, and it is going. There's a group of us, which I know. Cyrus, guillotine, victim, I worked here. I live in a house that has been built for, what, 80 years? It's about 80 years old, this house, and before it was a field, so there was definitely no guillotine, there was no victims, and there was nobody working there. Yes, honey? Flipping cat meowing at me. Oh, bless you. Fantastic. Fantastic. I do hope to see you again soon, darling, honestly. Oh, how's that music sounding at the back? Because I currently don't have any speakers going on in my little office room. You're enjoying the vibe? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Good to hear. Oh, so... Geet. That's my kind of spelling. I do that. So what do you do then? Do you mind if I ask what you do for a living? You can just put an FU in the chat box, and I really won't mind. But I just wondered. I'm being nosy now. That's fair enough. I can handle that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Day trading, what the hell is that? Excuse me, I'm just coughing my brains out. Oh, because I lost my lungs years ago. We don't need to worry about that. It's brain cells now. Where's the smelly smell stuff? There's one smelly smell you can. There's another one there. Day trading. Day trading. Is that like stocks and things like money? 'Cause I have no idea. I got some side things on the side, mine. Jesus Christ, these lungs need to pack it in. So, I always wondered, what is it that you do with stocks? Because you buy and you sell, I'm guessing. But how do you buy and why do you sell? And I never really understood the stock market, I must be honest with you. I mean, I know it's good when stocks go up, because it means that in my heyday I was such a chav. Oh, I think we all were back in our heyday, weren't we? I mean, I'm not even 40 yet. I fucking feel about 100, I'll be honest with you. But I think we're all a bit chav back in our day, weren't we? Oh, back in the days when our lungs still worked and we could walk around without every bone going click clack. Oh dear. That sounds really interesting. I must admit, stocks and things do sound really interesting to me. But then again, I'm a qualified bookkeeper. I wanted to be an accountant, but I had a CCR or a CCJ, whatever you call it nowadays. And you can only take it so far, you know, when you've got that hanging over you. So I enjoyed my job, and if I could ever get back to it, yeah. Same with bookkeeping. There's nothing thrilling about it as such. I just enjoyed doing it, you know. That same with day trading, yeah. Almost repetitive in some senses. I know what bookkeeping it is. Oh, but it's repetitive to the point where my OCD used to get really happy, really happy, and I'd have all the numbers would be lined up, every letter would be lined up. Oh, they were looking beautiful, my books, I'm telling you. Oh. Hey Blindsider, how are you doing, my darling? Good to see you online. I do hope you're doing well today. And in case anybody's wondering, that is my husband. He does like to pop on and just see how I'm doing, bless him. No, oh good wifey. I might switch someday. What do you think you might switch to, Uncle Jimmy's attic? What might you switch to? What are you thinking of?
Open a portal.
No, I will not open a portal. No. Bless you. I'm behaving, I swear. Oh, bless you. Hey, listen, me and the hubby have been together 11 years. I'll have the banter with anybody I like, and he knows it. Spirit, you can insist all you like, but I am not going to open a portal. You do not have permission. Jesus Christ. Talk about being rude. He goes, open a portal. Insist. You sure it's not a German soldier? Achtung!
Julie.
Oh, your name's Julie. Oh, my apologies, Julie. Oh dear, I feel sorry. I'm sorry, Julie. I'm not going to open a portal though. It's just not going to happen. Oops, I might get in trouble for that German soldier comment because it's on YouTube. I'd like to apologise for that. And I was referring to World War II, not current day. Because Germany's great and I love Germany. And all their people. I love the bratwurst. Did I cover my arse there, or have I just made it worse? Shall I just keep digging now? Shall I just keep digging, shall I? Yeah. Yeah. Absolute no offence was meant whatsoever. It was only a joke. I do apologise. Yeah, no portals. No, absolutely flipping not. Absolutely no portals, no. I mean, technically there's a portal open already because the spirit box is going. And that is producing energy. It's drawing them in. So, technically, there's already a portal open. I don't need to open anymore. Digging sounds fun though. Yeah, well, you've got to be careful. You know, YouTube can be quite... because I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube tonight. So I am doing a dual stream with... I'm using Restream in order to go from OBS.
They mean you harm.
I know they do. That's why I said I'm not opening a portal. Honestly. I'm sorry, everybody. I keep getting distracted by my eldest child. She's in the corner of the room on a beanbag chair with her cat. And I meant a genuine four-legged cat. She's yeah. We rescued a black cat. So, we already had one black cat and a Luke cat, Luke Skywalker. And his mum was called Rey, as in Rey Skywalker, or whatever it's called, Palatine. And now we've got Onyx. Oh, and we have Bellatrix as well. Rey's gone to heaven, and we've got Bellatrix. She's black, and she's got a chunky ass on her. I'm telling you now, she's a beautiful black lady, but she's got some sassy attitude. I mean, you see these wonderful black people on telly, and they just blow me away how strong and how confident they are. And then you see my Bellatrix walk down the stairs and you're just like, yeah, not arguing with that. The cheek, lol. Yeah, she gives me some serious attitude. Ooh.
You were a gift.
Oh, thank you, Spirit. Apparently I'm a gift. I'm sure that's a git, but no, it does say gift. Oh, it was calling me a git. I was going to say, excuse me. Yeah, from Harry Potter, yeah. From Harry Potter, yes. Yes. Bellatrix Lestrange. And believe me, she lives up to the name. She is a psychopath in every way. Onyx, I was originally going to call him Sirius, as in Sirius Black. But he just didn't gel with it. He liked Onyx. Isn't you, mate? Yeah, he's a good boy. Talking of funny names. Hello, Jaden Tanky. Hello, darling. I'm well, thank you, darling. How are you? Would you like some cards pulling, my lovely? We've got tarot and oracle. You can ask me a question, or I can just do a general read if you like. What was I saying about funny names? Oh yeah, my daughter bought a stuffed polar bear from IKEA. It's like a cuddly toy polar bear, but it's like skin and bones. It's so thin. So we decided to call it Anna, as in anorexia. Oh, poor thing. Oh dear. Would you like some cards, darling? Would you like a general read, or do you have a question for me? I can quite happily throw some cards. I know where my energy imbalance is coming from, so I know where my energy imbalance is coming from, so I can work on it. So where is your imbalance?
Hi.
Jaden. Okay. Jaden. Oh, fucking cards everywhere. That way. Okay. Right, so we have got pulling yourself together and learning from past mistakes. Okay? You've had a lot of bad luck. You've had a lot of unwelcome disruption, unwelcome change. Yeah. Unwelcome change. And then I see the Chariot, which is about overcoming your obstacles and having victory and success over it with willpower. Yeah, that's all well and good, cards, but where indecision and delays lies seeing the truth, lies being exposed, and returning to one's roots. You better learn from your mistake. It's an unwelcome change in your life and it's bad luck, but you will overcome this with self-control, with willpower. Lies will be exposed, and I see like a returning to one's roots, but I see that as like a lost friendship come forth, like a childhood friend. Ah, no. I don't want to read it now. Childhood friend that screwed you over. That person is the reason for all the bad luck. That's why you're having to learn from past hardships. Someone. Okay. Specify. Thank you. Loss, grief, abandonment, trauma. Right, Jaden, I see that there was a specific trauma, a specific loss that left you feeling like you were less than half of the person that you started out being. And I see it brought a lot of regret. Specify. I asked you to specify. That's a loss card. Does that resonate with you at all? Has there been some sort of big loss? Has there been some sort of grief in your life? Has there been I don't need any specifics or anything because that's just a bit too far, but has there been any major trauma that you've held regret on and you've not let go of? Jaden? Yeah, I did have a friend who was super close, who kind of screwed me over, and I did grieve losing him as a friend, almost like they all died because they met a girl. That's what I can think of for it. Yeah.
Residual energy.
Is this friendship? How did he screw you over? Were you both into the same girl?
Darkness.
I'm just wondering how maybe don't give me specifics, maybe that's too personal, but if you can give me a general of how this friend screwed you over, we may be able to ask the cards on how you can heal from this trauma. Right.
Bang.
Okay. Jaden. Yes, this is a vision card, but in order to visualize a future friendship returning to the way it should be, because let's be honest, when you've got an old friend that you've known for years and you're super close with and you have a falling out, it effing hurts like hell, and it's not worth losing a friend over a girl or a boy or a romantic partner. So with this, for the vision of your future, you need to use the gift of the gab. Use your charming way of the words. Because you are backed into a corner. You are feeling trapped. Okay? You are feeling kind of... feeling pressure. Almost like you've been silenced in a crisis. But have patience. Have patience, because your hard work will pay off. There is something new in the pipelines for you. A success is coming, but you need to have patience to have the success. Now, this could be regarding the friendship, or this could just be regarding work, possibly, because obviously Pentacles. Okay. But I do see, for the vision of the future, you do need to be charming, weigh the words. I understand that you're feeling pressure, but what I want you to remember from the Eight of Swords is that she may be blindfolded, or you may be blindfolded, and you may be tied up and almost forced into a corner. But if you was to be brave enough to take a step, doesn't matter which way you step, you're going to free yourself. Do you understand? Because you step to the side, you'll cut your bonds. Cut to the other side, you'll cut your bonds. Step back, you'll cut your bonds. Step forward, you'll cut your bonds. Do you understand? Whilst you stagnate with this friendship in the situation that it's at now,
What's that box?
it's no good for you. It's isolating you. You know? Have patience, but also be charming. Yeah, you just got to take that first step. I would say take that first step and go, look, I'm personally feeling shit about everything that happened when I moved out. You know, I understand or I don't understand, but you know what? You've been my friend for so long. I don't want to fall out with you. I don't want to miss out on you having a great life. And do you know what I mean? I hope that helps you. But taking the first step is always the hardest step to take, but it's the one worth taking. Whether you are in the right or in the wrong, taking that first step and going, look, I'm really sorry that we fell out. You know, can we ever talk about it? Kind of move on from it? Is there any chance we could go for a beer one night, chat it through? Yeah? Forcing you to be made homeless is not a good thing, but at the same time, you don't know what he was going through. You don't know what she was putting into his head. Yeah? Not all women are decent, honest, morally upstanding. young ladies. Some women see a man with a house as an opportunity,
Private.
and they will gaslight them and make them believe that all of their friends are against them, and eventually turn that person against all their friends, and or all of their friends against that person. Yeah, I get what you were saying. This also happened a couple of years back now. It just still hurts now. Well, I think it's time. The cards are telling you it's time. Maybe those couple of years was what your friend needed in order to see things as they are. I'm saying you need to make a decision, right? Okay, but most of all, you need to work on inner healing. So the challenges that are coming forward in your life are all because of this trauma. Yeah, you're stagnating, you're struggling, and this is what's causing the imbalance. Okay, so even if this friendship is never reignited, even if it's never fixed and it's never built back up, how does someone do inner healing? It's not something I'm sure of. Have you ever heard of a shadow work journal?
Sickness took me.
A shadow journal. A shadow journal is a wonderful. Let me see if I can pull one up on Google and maybe even screen share with you. Give me a second. Yeah. A shadow work journal. Right. First of all, there's the book, and then there's also. Let me see if I can screen share. No, that's full screen. What the hell am I doing? Clearly flipping not. I want to copy link address. I'm going to put a link address
See me.
to a shadow work journal. Now this is in Amazon. Okay. Now a shadow work journal is where you go through all of the good and the bad in your life, and it'll ask you questions like, what's your earliest memory, and what's your happiest memory, what's your worst memory. And as you work through the book and you work through the little sections that are in there, and you actually fill it out, it helps to, strangely enough, it helps your brain to refile everything in the right place in that filing cabinet. Okay, it helps your brain to realise that, hang on a minute, that's a trauma, so that has to have a red flag on it and goes in the red cabinet, rather than being mixed up with all the greens in the green cabinet. Mentally, it helps to give you introspection on yourself and what you want from life and how you want to get it. And I would honestly suggest to anybody trying to do this journal, because it's a bit of a mind opener. Things that have happened in the past that you didn't even think would have a traumatic effect on you, that actually do. And it's not until you sit and you read through your journal and you start filling it in that you start to, yeah, it's like organising those thoughts. Without using a counsellor or a therapist, it's about taking that time with yourself to look upon yourself, to look back at these things, to write them out. And as you're writing them out, you're retraining your brain. Yeah? Don't get me wrong, the traumas are never going to go away. But once your brain has learnt to file those traumas in the right filing cabinet, you don't find yourself having as many
You
issues.
are curious.
Okay? There are cheaper ones out there. There are cheaper ones, but I would suggest that you get yourself a shadow work journal. Yeah. Maybe try a little bit of meditation every day. And when I say meditation, it doesn't mean sitting under a copper triangle with 16 different crystals and music in the background. No, it's just sitting in a quiet place with your bare feet flat on the ground and your hands flat on your knees. Whether you decide to sit on the ground or sit on a chair is entirely up to you. I find meditation really hard too, I'll be honest. The music that I've got playing in the background today is one of my most favourite. This is called Etheria. It's on YouTube. It's the page is called Space Wave. Space Wave.
Hi.
Cosmic Relaxation. And the music that I'm playing today is called Etheria, a magical ambient fantasy journey. Now it's quiet, it's laid back, it's non-intrusive. And even if I put this music on full whack in my head, it's a non-intrusive music. But what it does do is it shuts down the ADHD. The ADHD has something to concentrate on. Okay? And meditation can be as small as 5 minutes, because it's more about taking control of your breathing. Make sure you get your breathing right, okay? And once you've got your breathing right, everything else just starts to fall into place. All right. I also have from Space Wave 2 others that I like to play. One's called Albion, a breathtaking ambient fantasy journey. It's beautiful. And then there's Siberia,
Do you think I'm real?
which is a cyberpunk journey. To be honest with you, they're just really calming and they feed the ADHD without making the whole body have to respond, if you can understand that. Oh, thank you so much, Blindsider, for the short link. My apologies for the long one. I'm still struggling with the very basics on computers. It's... Hi, Sadi. Yes. Because your ADHD is your is almost like your subconscious brain. And you want to give the ADHD... Yeah, exactly. Give it a... Give the ADHD something to play with, while your front mind, your conscious mind, is concentrating on your breathing and on the inside of your eyelids. Yeah. I also find that a lot of the ASMR music channels on YouTube are actually really helpful for getting the ADHD to switch off at night so that I can sleep at night. And I'm not talking about people crinkling things into the speaker or anything like that. Not at all, not at all. What I'm talking about is, let me see, have we got... another one of my favourites that I love to go to sleep to, that helps the ADHD shut the hell up and leave me alone, is the Enchanted Forest music. Oh, there's an advert. Oops. Can't have that on there.
We're following you.
Oh, they're following me. Right, let me just go back to that. Skip that. It's alright, guys. I can't have adverts playing. I could get in trouble. Can you hear this one? This one's called The Enchanted. What was it called again? Oh my god, I've even forgotten the flipping name now. Enchanted Forest Music. A little bit more tune to it than the Space Wave, but definitely still one of my favourites because it really helps the brain just to shut the hell up and leave me alone. Oh gosh, I've lost the ones we were listening to now. Where did I pop them? Oh, they're there. What was we listening to? Was it Albion? Did I say Albion? Or what did we have? I'll put Etheria on. Sod it.
Inject.
There we go. We've got Etheria on instead. There we go. What I have done, my dear, it's not us. Ooh. So how long have we been live now? Oh my gosh, it's been nearly 2 hours already. Gosh, I'm almost ready for bed, me guys. Sorry, peoples. Must be politically correct. So this sort of music can somehow relax and distract the ADHD. Yes. Doesn't need to be loud. In fact, quiet is better than not, you know. Some comfortable headphones or a headband with the speakers on the ears is a great one. Doesn't have to be, like I said, doesn't have to be loud. And it just takes the ADHD off to one. It's a feeling of the ADHD is taking a step to the side. And you can literally, as you take control of that, do your breathing exercises, you will. It feels like a sense of calm and relief and utter emptiness will just. It feels like it washes over you from your head down to your toes. That takes a lot to get to, but once you get there, it's worth it. Okay, all right, Jaden Tenke. Good evening, Hazy Herblet. How are you doing, my darling? I do hope you're well. Do you want some cards throwing this evening, my love? Me, I'm doing fantastic, my lovely. I am doing absolutely fantastic. A little bit tired, but you know. Yeah, of course you can ask a question. Go for it. What would you like to ask me? Oh, sorry. What would you like to ask the cards, my dear? What would you like to ask?
Absolutely.
You're more than welcome, Jaden. Come back and chat to me soon. Let me know if the music works for you. Just remember to do your breathing exercises, my love. Hazy Herblet, of course you can ask a question. Type away and I shall answer it as best as I can for you. Not a problem, honey. This thing keeps spiking, doesn't it? Every time I look away from it, it spikes. It like pops up one. Yep, got it. Okay, I want to know what I need to know about my relationship. Is there anything I can do to teach my partner to treat me? I need to be treated. Maybe overall energy about it. Yes, I've got your question. What do you mean it doesn't treat you right?
Recording.
Okay, it's not that it doesn't treat you right. In what way do you feel that you need to be treated back differently? I can get an overall image. That is not a problem. An overall message about it. But what is it that you feel that he's failing in? Or that he could improve in, should I say? What is it, darling? Like when he messed up, he blames me and twists it. One word comes to mind. Does he make snidey little comments when you don't even think they're snidey at the time? They're just little comments, but over time they build up and really start to fuck with your head. Yeah, he's a narcissist. Yeah, he's... Oh, I don't like this guy. I just got... You need to grieve this relationship and let go of it for the potential for abundance, for a new financial beginning and a new future for yourself. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything good here. You need to let go of him and focus on your future. 5 of Cups in reverse. Got the Page of Wands upright. You've got the 5 of Cups upright, about loss. You've got the Ace of Pentacles upright, which is the hello Dino Gaming and hello New York Ant. I'll throw some cards for you in a minute. You need to let go of the past, focus on the future. Yeah, I know it's all well and good saying that, but with them we've got the imbalance and the burden. So you need to have some more perspective. And you are currently overburdened. But you need to grieve the loss of this. Because what you wanted is no longer there. Oh God. Ooh. Change of residence. And moving on. Honey bun. Your fella sounds like a douche. He sounds like a narcissistic piece of shit. And the energy I get from these cards is not good. It feels slimy. It feels insecure. Like it's emotionally unavailable. That's the feeling I get.
Yes, over here.
I'm sorry, that's not good news and it's not what you want to hear. But I think you need to hear that, and I think you need to hear it quite bluntly. Because he's never going to change. Yeah, he's never going to change, but you can. And you can grow, and you can become even better than you already are. You want half an hour putting on, do you? Blindsided, could you stick half an hour extra on Wee Man's phone, please? I don't have a tablet with me here to do it. Yes, mate, take yourself upstairs.
Wait, your video talk?
I'm on the internet, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time to move on. Time to let go of this relationship. Move on, move out. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, who else do we have? I'm sure I've shouted you out. Dino Gaming. Hey! From Raider. First time chat from Raider. New York Ant. Woohoo! And then Dymo Gaming. Cool. And then we've got Unknown Prophet. Okay. Hello. Say hi and see how you are doing for these. I love you. I like your energy so far, and I like the way... I can't keep up. Hang on. And I like the way you read me. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too, darling. Yes. Yeah, you do know it deep down, don't you? Yeah. I just wish I could reach out and just right now I'm just giving you a hug. Right? I'm giving you a squeezy hug. Yeah. Okay. Rightio then. So Sam, it's your first raid. Congrats, hon. Wow, what's a raid? Thank you. Woo! Yay! What the hell is it? I'm so grateful for it though. What is it? What is a raid? That sounds so interesting. I really need to learn so more quickly, don't I? Oh my god, where loads joined from another stream ends. Oh my god, well, welcome everybody. I feel really honoured to have you all here. It's so good to see you all. Welcome to Shadow Sam Tarot. This is all free. There's no cost, there's no subscriptions or anything like that. And it's great to see you all. So, Aravan is when someone comes into your community and shares all of their views with you as a way for us to share one of those communities and introduce someone new that we haven't seen before. I do it all the time with new readers and music to help promote people I have never met before. Congratulations, by the way. I remember my first. I am so over the moon. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you. Honestly, I feel over the moon. Yeah. I'd say it's speechless, but I'm never really shut up. So is there anybody who wants any cards thrown then? Well, a raid, sorry, my eldest is here, she's in the background. A raid is when somebody else is like promotes you at the end of their stream and like sends people over. And it's like we have to make sure that we do it as well. Is there anybody who wants any cards thrown for him this evening? I'm doing specific questions or general reads. It's entirely up to you. And I'm more than happy to throw some cards. Guess what? We've just hit the 2 hour and 3 minute mark. It's fantastic. Unknown Prophet 1. I would love a general reading if you wouldn't mind. Of course I wouldn't mind. That's why I offered, my lovely. That's why I offered. This here is my spirit box. I think it's just waffling some BS at the moment, but we'll find out. We'll find out. No, let's start again. So, Unknown Prophet, Unknown Prophet, general read. Oh, jeez. No, I'm going to have to just give us a minute while I just re-smudge these. They're really sticky and not happy. I've been using them all now without smudging them so much. Just give me a second. Smudge it. I've got the smudge stick just off camera, obviously, because there's a flame involved. There is warnings on this channel about flames and obscenity, but just to be on the safe side, I like to keep it off the screen. So, Unknown Prophet, general read. Unknown Prophet, general read. Unknown Prophet, general read. Thank you. Unknown Prophet, general read. Top card only. Unknown prophet. Unknown prophet. General read. Move these out of the way so I can actually move a bit. Unknown prophet. General read. Take that. Take that.
Light.
Take that. Unknown prophet. General read. Unknown. Take that. Unknown prophet. Take that. Unknown prophet. General. Take that. Okay, so when I do a general read, I like to do a 10 card spread, just because I like to try and get as much information as physically possible. And if I need to, I may very well expand on the cards. So my lovely, your first card was generosity, community, support, sharing and kindness. The second is Ace of Cups in reverse, which to me feels like unrequited love, almost blocked emotions. Blocked emotions, I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, the next card is the Sun upright. So you oh honey, you're caring, you're considerate, you're giving, you're supporting your community and outside of it, financially and, you know, physically and emotionally. But I do see that there's some blocked emotions or even repressed emotions going on there. Repressed emotions could be a trauma response. But I do see that, you know, in general there's that positivity, confidence, vitality, bounciness. I see. So that was the Six of Pentacles upright, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Sun upright. Okay. Sorry, the lighting's not the best. I blocked it out. I was you. Yeah, I won't say that out loud, but yeah. So that is your repressed, you're blocked. But you know, you are positivity, you are fun, you are vibrant, you do have a lot of self-expression and enthusiasm. Okay. The Six of Cups in reverse is about letting go of the past. And it's not so much letting go as such, it's more allowing yourself to come to terms with it. And once you allow yourself to come to terms with, yeah, that happened, there's nothing I can do about that now. But you can then focus on your future. Focusing on your future at the moment is you're struggling because you've got so much repressed. I do see at the moment there's a dysfunctional home. The Ten of Cups upright is about the happy family, the functional home, you know, 2.4 children, all that, blah blah blah. But then in the reverse, it is the unhappy home. It's a dysfunctional family. I wouldn't say broken family, but I do see a very dysfunctional family dynamic there. Not a good one. I wouldn't say it's bad all round, but it's definitely... Okay, so then we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is about emotionally being immature and lacking direction in life. Emotional immaturity comes from repressed, comes from the repressed emotions, because repressing the memories means that you repress the emotions that came with that, and that. So yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups. I do see a lack of direction as well. You feel kind of lost as to... you're feeling kind of lost, I feel. And then we've got the Hermit upright, which is about soul searching. It's about introspection, looking into oneself, seeing and being openly honest about one's flaws and going, okay, this is what I need to work on. Okay? It's also about trusting your inner hermit. Yeah? It's about trusting your inner self that goes, no, I need to be alone right now. I need my solitude. I need to go and spend some time with myself. Yes. Yeah. See, the next cup is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, upright, this is my dream. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know, it's my teamwork card. In the reverse, it's that works better on one's own. Okay. It's also about learning and studying and pushing yourself to know more, do more, be more. Yeah, commitment.
Electric.
The next card is the Six of Wands upright, which is, it's about success and victory. It's about overcoming obstacles, gaining the recognition that you deserve for everything that you've done and been through. I don't like this last card. I don't like the Seven of Swords upright. It's not a nice card. It's not a good card. But I feel that this is linked to here. I feel that this is linked to here. This is you. This is also you. This is what you need to do. This is how you can do it. And that's what you'll get at the end of it. Right, so in my mind's eye, this is how I'm reading this, is dysfunctional, broken family. Yeah, transient, if I want to go back and look through the family to help them. Yeah, I'm coming up with 50 here.
Hatred.
This is linked with the cutting through the bullshit, the underhanding, the risky behaviour, the enemy masquerading as a friend, the snake in the grass, snake in the grass, snake in the grass. But it's also making a break for it. I see that's linked with the dysfunctional family. I see that there was the growing up and leaving of home, the maturity. I see that this issue in the past, we shan't speak of on live, is causing a lack of direction, and a lot of soul searching. You're seeking enlightenment. And the only way to achieve that is through studying, it's through learning, it's through growing, it's through hard work. A spiritual journey can be much harder than a physical one, if you understand. But ultimately, if you do this, you will gain the recognition that you deserve.
Please get out.
You will have the supporters. Yes, most definitely. Introspection is key here, I feel, and studying. You're never too old to learn, and nobody's too stupid to learn something new. It's all about choosing to do it. If you choose to learn, if you choose to put yourself out there. I'm not quite sure I want to improve anymore, but I'm just trying to help. I've worked for everything out. Now I have to get past the last part, which is becoming the freedom, which is how which is how I take that last card. Drop it, jump to the end. I'm always trying to learn something new. Unknown prophet, unknown prophet. Communicate. Unknown prophet, unknown prophet, unknown prophet. I know there's another, yeah, there's at least another card in there. There's a spy in the works. You need to be careful. That's twice now we've had snake in the grass come up. The deceitful liar. And yes, luck is on your side. And then the card behind it was the move on. So, communicate, compromise, forgive and work it out to whatever degree that you can. Beware the spy, the snake in the grass. There's someone around you right now. Right now. And yes, luck is on your side. You do need to move on. Someone is wasting valuable time. Thank you very much for your yeah, that's why I think I honestly was going to be doing with what was kind of next. Whip it out. That makes so much sense. I'm sorry. No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. But you gotta... Hiya, Music Miss. Nice to see you, darling. Give me 2 seconds and I'll pop some cards for you. That you've got snake in the grass at the minute. This is like, oh, it's making my skin crawl. Ugh. No, not a nice feeling. Not a nice feeling. Okay. Good. I'm glad you know what the spy card is about because it makes my skin crawl. It's not a nice person. Whoever it is, you really need to be careful. Okay? I really feel like you need to communicate yourself to other people about this spy. Okay? Okay. I'm going to leave that one with you, Unknown Prophet. I do hope that helps you. Music Miss 10:32. Hello, my darling. Would you like some cards pulling this evening? And if so, do you have a specific question or are you just looking for a general read tonight? I would love to have a reading from you, Unknown Prophet. I'm going to ask my husband to go on my Twitch and set it all up so that we're following and stuff, so I can come on your live and come and watch you. Music Miss, a relationship question with my crush A. How does he feel? Are you interested in A, whether he fancies you? You're welcome, honey. Music Miss, yes, you want to know if he fancies you or not, yeah? Is he interested? Is A interested in Music Miss? Is A interested in Music Miss? Cards cold. Honey, that's a no. That's a no. He sees you as quite demanding and quite overbearing. Not pushy as such, but just a large personality. That's what I'm getting from that. He sees a large personality. He may very well be intimidated by it. Most men are. Let's see. Is there a chance with A? Is there a chance for Music Miss and A? Is there a chance? Yes, there's a chance. But it would be a compromise. It would be a friendship on his terms rather than a relationship on yours. I'm so sorry, music miss. A's just not that interested. Let me throw a cosmic insight and see if it's got something to say. What's
Find my ashes.
What's A got to say to not a relationship? It's fate or karma. Something is ending and something is beginning. Yes, luck is on your side, but it is going to be a challenge. Right, he sees you as quite demanding and overbearing. I think communication is going to be key in this one. Okay. Fate karma has something in mind for you, so just remember, one thing ends, something new begins. Okay. Yes, luck is on your side, but you have to make a decision as to whether the challenge of working on yourself to be a better person, in his eyes, is worth having him. Does that make any sense to you? Well, the Queen of Wands in reverse is quite a low vibrancy person. When I say demanding and overbearing, I think in such a way that he may feel intimidated by the personality. You've got quite a large personality, you know, your friends will say that, you know, when you're there sort of thing. In a good way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I do feel that there is insecurities on his part, and that communication is key to move on with either a friendship or more, depending on what you both feel. And I think that there's a problem with communication as well, that the fact that I think some of the things maybe you've said and done have been absolutely innocent. Yeah, you are friends, yeah. Is absolutely innocent, but it may not have come across that way. Do you understand what I mean? Interpretation is key. And if we don't always communicate or pick up on when somebody's not quite happy, or somebody's taken something the wrong way, then it can escalate from there, and then that person can have like not a bad opinion of us, but a diminished opinion, you know. Communication is key for a peaceful resolution. Whether that means to keep being friends or to move on with it. But we got the yes card because I asked, is there ever going to be a chance? And there's a yes there, but it's going to be a challenge. You know, communication is key, and you're just going to have to... It's not easy to sit back and listen to somebody that you really care about tell you that your behaviour or something you said or did is come across as almost self-righteous or busybody. And it's not easy to listen to that, and it's sure as hell not easy for that person to sit there and have that conversation with you, you know. So sometimes it's easier to approach that person and go, look, things have been a bit off between us recently, and I'm just wondering,
I must go now.
has my, you know, have I said something? Have I behaved in a certain way that's made you feel uncomfortable around me? You know, I'm asking because I want to get better. I want to grow as a person, you know, and I want to, the friends that I've got, I want to maintain those friendships. I want to work on them and I want to build them. But I can't do that if I'm not sure if maybe something that I've said, or maybe the way I've been in some, you know, maybe when you were on your period and you were PMSing, maybe you said I did something that came across wrong that's just kind of made him take that step and go, well, no, you know, you're a friend, you're not a crush. Do you know what I mean? But there is a resolution, but communication, okay? Communication. And if we do find out that this is an issue of maybe 1 month you were PMSing and you were just coming across as a grumpy shitbag, it can just be as simple as communicating that to him and going, oh, I didn't realise how bad I was being that week, you know, I was on my period, I had this and this going off in the background, shit, didn't realise I didn't realise I'd been speaking to people that way, I didn't realise that I'd made you feel that way, you know, I'm sorry, you know, and as my friend, I'm asking you in future to pull me up on it and go, are you okay? Do you want some chocolate? Because let's be honest, when we're all on PMSs, we want chocolate thrown at us, don't we? Well, I do anyway. I like him to stay at a safe distance, i.e. the other side of the fucking room, throw chocolate at me and stay away from me. Because I'm horrible. I am horrible at that time in the month. You know, and I don't even realise it. But I do see that luck is on your side. There is a challenge there. You will have to work on yourself a bit. Maybe it's just about learning to hold your tongue a bit when it's that time in the month. Who knows? Only you know, really, don't you, darling? He thinks that you are not so strong. Well, men and women are strong in different ways. A man is physically strong, yeah? But a man can never be as strong as a female mentally. For example, a woman is raped. It's nasty, it's horrible, it's unfortunate. But a woman will find the inner strength to pick herself up and find a way to move forward. A man won't. A man will curl up in the corner and give up because he doesn't have the coping mechanisms, he doesn't have the life skills that we have. They don't have the bodies that we have, you know. I don't think, I can tell you categorically, there's not a single male on this planet that could survive 24 hours inside of a female body. They would be committing self-unalivement, let's just say. That's what they would be doing, because they wouldn't be able to handle the hormones for 24 hours, let alone walking around with a pair of boobies attached to you and having to worry about whether or not they're going to slip out every time you bend over, or oh god, I need to bend over and pick something up, but I can't because I need to tromp and someone's going to wear me and it's going to be embarrassing. And men and women are strong in different ways. I don't want to be strong like a man. I don't want to be muscular and physically strong. I want my husband or my man to be physically strong. And he expects me to be mentally strong. So I hold the family up mentally, emotionally. I keep the communication going. Without me, this family would not fucking survive. They wouldn't hold up, and they wouldn't be able to get together. And I can guarantee you my husband would have been 6 foot under a long time ago if I wasn't around. So he can think that you're weak all he likes, but at the end of the day, yeah. As Blindsider 83 has just pointed out there, there's not just that one.
Yes, that's right.
There are many of them. People who transition and can't hack it. There's one specific one that I do know about with Blindsider, and it was a female who'd spent her whole life being told that she was weak and she would never go anywhere because she wasn't a man and she could never do any better, and so she decided to become a man. And she could only do 2 years because she was born to be strong in a different kind of way. communication is key. I would sit him down as a friend and just one-on-one just go, look, I've been struggling recently with PMSing. I think I've been a bit of a bitch to people, but I can't really tell, and there's nobody else that will really sit down and have this convo with me, but I trust you, I respect your opinion, you know, and go at it like that. Because I can guarantee you that young man will have a lot more respect for you if you do. No doubt he'll let that wall back down. Because it's not that he's not interested at all. You saw on the card that there's the option that in the future it could happen. Yeah? Music Miss, I wish you all the best, my darling. I really do. I send a massive hug out to you. You've got my heart. You really have. And I would like you to come back and see me soon, so I can check up on you, so that I can make sure you're okay. Maybe we could pull some more cards. Maybe we could just chat some more, yeah? Furball. What's it? What's it? You get your... Sorry everybody. Just bear with me a
I'm
second.
very shy.
Cat's struggling. He's got a bit of a furball going on. You alright? Patting the bum bum doesn't help. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. If he coughs, just let him do it all over me, rather than letting him do it on you, darling. Right then, everybody, we have officially hit the 2 hours and 31-minute mark. I can officially say I am far too exhausted to do any more readings tonight. So I am sending my love out to each and every one of you. I truly hope that you all have a great day wherever you are. Get a good night's sleep. Remember, depression is a bitch. So every morning, get up, have a wash, brush your teeth and put some clean clothes on. Even if you're going back to bed and those clean clothes happen to be pyjamas, it doesn't matter. Okay? But our skin is our biggest organ and it gets left out and ignored too much. And it's the best way to fight with depression, a little bit at a time. So every day, get up, have a wash, brush your teeth and put some clean clothes on. And I will be back probably tomorrow evening to do some more live tarot reads. So thank you to everybody who joined us tonight. I don't know about you, but I have had a fantastic time. I've enjoyed meeting you all and answering all your questions. I do hope that I've at least been on the point on a few. As I said before, I'm still a learner and I've still got a long way to go. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. And in the meantime,